tell you, if it weren't for the fact that I'm not going to be able to stream for the next 3 days, you guys were really, really close to not getting a stream tonight. I got friggin' hooked into Sky Factory. I swear. I've seen Perm play Sky Factory time and time again. No problems. But the moment I see Queen play it, I'm just like, maybe I'll take a look at that. That looks kind of fun. So now I'm hooked on it. Ari's hooked on it.
Whatever.
And it's just like...
Baldy, pass me a sensor beam.
It's bad.
You think I'm just
How's it going,
away?
Pixel? Alright.
Because I'm not.
So... Booger repair. It's Pear. Oh, we just fought a boss. That's right. I forgot. Man, I have no room to pick up this ammo. So I can't. I thought maybe we're in China already. I forget.
Do you have a gun?
But we had tracked down in
in
Deus Ex.
How about a knife then? You keep the gun, I'll use the knife. No knife? That's fine. Know all about pressure.
So we had tracked down the person who was hacking through the augmented hacker at Seraph's headquarters. Traced his signal to China. I think we're in Highland Park right now, so that's why, like, we're about to head off to Shanghai. But we just had a boss encounter in that room, which was very interesting because I'm trying to do this as a non-lethal run. And I did say there are a few occasions in which you can't not kill your opponent. I thought this was one of them, but I managed to set off a gas canister next to him and it did the trick. Yeah, it's bad. In any case, I hope you guys are having a terrific weekend. Yeah, one of the things I really like about Sky Factory, like I said, I've seen Perm play it, I've seen Queen play it. They've got these ginormous bases and all these complex machines and all that stuff. It looks very overwhelming. But, like, when you start with a typical game of Minecraft, you have to go out and scavenge the things that you want to use and explore around and all that stuff. And that's fun too. But the twist with Sky Factory is you start with nothing and you have to make everything. And the trick is learning how to make things and building up your capacity to manufacture certain items.
You ready
and stuff.
to get
It's
out
cool.
of here, Jensen?
All right, let's go.
Yeah, take us back to Seraph Industries.
None too soon, if you ask me. Strap in and hold on.
Ah, so we get to derp around Detroit a little bit more. Almost said Chicago. Wrong city. Yeah, Ari was like, if you want to play Sky Factory so bad, why don't you stream it? And I'm like, because that would attract people I don't really... That's not the kind of demographic I'm trying to attract in my channel.
I like cleaning
Exactly.
berries. Yes, master.
Yeah, that's not what I want.
Jensen, I need to speak with you. Meet me in your office right away.
Oh yeah, that's...
Francis, but I have to debrief Sarah.
I'm like
first.
attracting...
You could,
I'm attracting
or
sheep
you
to the
could hear
wolf.
what I have to
Is
say
that
and
where you're
see if
going
that
with
doesn't
this?
change things.
Yeah, there it
Richard
is.
out.
Alright. So how am I looking on my quest right now? I don't think I've got any... Yeah. Wait a second. Meet Pritchard in my office to tell me something important. I might want to see him before debriefing Seraph, but then again, it might be fun to make him wait. Yeah, we'll meet Pritchard first. Come on, man. You don't have hydraulic doors around here? Close up behind you. Alright, I think...
We need everyone on high alert. It's not only
there might be an office I can get into now that I couldn't before. I remember there was one that I had to bail from because it was, like, way too secure. No, I did not.
Jim just kicked me out of his office saying he didn't have time
for staff reports. Never seen like this.
All right, is it this one? Yeah. Oh, Malik's office. We should be able to handle this now. All right, we got one below us, one above us. Bam, bam. Easy.
Access grant.
Hang on. So we sailed first full speed to turn in the quest call. 2 megs sailed us, and our only option was to crash the dock. That's awesome, dude. Alright, broke into Malik's office. I'm sure she won't mind. Yep, don't care. And her computer's unlocked. Weekend trip, thinking about hitting J-Tree next month. Okay. Access added. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Can they still destroy it? Or is it just like the sinking of the ship that matters?
Mr. Cannon. I can't believe we're letting that arrogant bastard Taggart sniff around our building.
Don't start getting all hyper on me now.
What a coincidence that was. Well, that's fun. I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourselves. Yeah, it's really like the griefing and the forced PvP that like kind of made it where I didn't want to even screw around with Sea of Thieves to begin with. If you make PvP optional, maybe. But if you've got a system that's like designed for griefers, yeah, I'm not going to throw myself into that for fun. Ramming speed!
What do you want?
As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory.
Yeah,
It's
but the
been active for
griefing
almost
is
a
still
year.
around.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. Very good.
You've told Sarif?
See, here's the thing. The
That's a
intrusions
no.
were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
That's
The
how
one Sanders
backdoors
team
work.
used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Because, as far as I can tell,
CEOs
Sarif
never
created
have
that
access to the firewall.
and was streaming a lot of data through it. Shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you.
And if they do, that's a significant red flag. 3 praxis points available. Heck yeah! Alright. Let's see what we can upgrade. Alright, hacking, analyze. Don't really care about that. I'm thinking of just literally finishing up the hacking bit real quick. And that way I can, whatever I do from now on, I can just... Yeah, might as well. Ultimate Hacker, engage. What's wrong? What happened, huh? Make sure you eat to get your health back up. Alright. So that pretty much maxes out my hacking capacity. So the hacking now is as easy as it's going to get for the rest of the game. I knew what you meant. I was reading that that story about Doc raising the anchor. And no, I don't want her to give up.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was
Uh-huh.
hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
That's not
The
too
founder of
bad.
the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes. Yes, I imagine you do.
As David Sarah's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Yeah, the tone is
I do not
very
support
clear.
what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon.
Camera angle's a little
I
wonky
imagine
here.
it brought back all kinds of
Yeah, no
unpleasant
kidding.
memories.
I was like, are you about to get shot at? Yeah, I noticed the urgency too. Let's see. Let's get confrontational.
My memories are none of your damn business, Taggart.
Did I hit a nerve? Forgive me. It's my nature as a psychologist, I suppose, to want to ask the difficult questions. You see, I find that ignoring them doesn't make them go away. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
Yeah, let's keep questioning him. Challenge. I just want to get all up in his face.
You got a lot of balls coming here. After your followers attacked our plant. What makes you think you'd be welcome?
They were not my followers, Mr. Jensen. The Humanity Front is a peaceful organization. Radicals have no place in it.
Right.
Do you know why I formed this organization?
I don't
Because
give a
I
crap.
saw a technology about to run rampant. You yourself seem to be living proof of it.
Yeah,
I'd
exactly.
be dead without these enhancements.
I understand that. I also understand that on an individual level, these issues can be complicated.
He's got that, like,
But we
I don't
must
know
look
what to do with
beyond
my
our
hands
personal
thing going on.
interests if we are to see mankind survive the next century.
We'll survive, all right. With or without your condolences.
Hey, buddy, let's talk. You seem very
You're
impatient.
Taggart's aide, aren't you?
Wow, I can
Dr.
actually
Isaiah
talk to him.
Sandoval, isn't it?
I was
No
expecting
need to
some
play
throwaway
ignorant, Mr.
line.
Jensen. I am quite sure you have a file on me that's as thick as the one you have on Mr. Taggart.
You're an outspoken activist in your own right, Dr. Sandoval.
When you have seen the things that I have, you find you have no choice but to stand up and be counted. Frankly, I am surprised an ex-cop like yourself isn't more disturbed by the dangers of this technology.
Augmentations help a lot of people, Doc. Handicapped, war vets.
Yes, but at what cost? My own friend had his life ruined by these so-called enhancements of yours. A man much like you who had no choice but to become augmented. Yet once he was...
Are we
Too much
talking
power
about
can
your
make you do terrible
orientation? That
things,
was a
Mr.
weird
Jensen.
pause there.
I suggest you think long and hard on that.
Let's see. Let's ask about his
I'd
friend.
like to hear more about your friend, Dr. Sandoval. What exactly did he do?
Nothing.
Was he injured in the Gulf?
He went on a rampage in a shopping mall, if you must know, hoping to be gunned down by the police, rather than face a lifetime battling augmentation addiction.
He was addicted to augments?
They don't talk about it in those corporate brochures.
See,
of
Jensen's
yours,
doing
do
it
they?
right. He's standing there, he shifts
Neuropathy
around a little bit.
Rejection psychosis. Any number of physical and psychological ills have resulted from this technology, and yet we rarely hear a word about them.
I'm sure the literature is out there.
No thanks to the throng of corporate lawyers attempting to stop it.
Your friend, did he succeed? Did he suicide by cop?
No. Bill Taggart talked him down.
I thought you made it sound like your friend was dead.
Athena, you've been at this company a long time.
I hope that's not a comment about my age, Adam.
No. But I know nothing gets by you.
But
Sarif
if
had
I
done
were to
something that
guess,
could
are you
compromise us.
retiring next
Mr.
year or?
Sarif has only the best interests of this company in mind, Adam.
I'm not questioning that.
Aren't you? I've been here since the beginning. I've seen how he built this up from nothing.
Man, everybody
He
here has
cares
got a
for his
burr up
people.
their
He
butt.
truly believes what
Like,
we're
can
doing
I
is
just ask
important,
questions
and he
without
would
it being a
never do
confrontation?
anything to
Although I was
jeopardize it.
deliberately
I shouldn't have
antagonizing
brought it
those
up.
people.
No, you shouldn't have. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy.
Really? What are you doing? Let me see. It looks like... Oh, I'm pretending to type. Look, I can pretend to
You better
type
get in
too.
there, Adam. David's been waiting.
Yeah, like, I don't want to ask about your age, but if there was a retirement party tomorrow, would I be surprised to see you there? What's up, Civil?
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
I what?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
You really need to review your firewall rules every once in a while.
Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now. But he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
Okay. Defend. Refocus. I want to catch these guys as badly as you do. Placate. I'm gonna go with defend, actually. Keep the high ground.
You went behind my back on this one, boss. With all due respect, you hired me to keep this place secure.
Is that what we're doing
but I can't
again?
do
I've been
that if
streaming
you
for
are
like
not
10
100%
minutes.
straight with me.
Why are you getting so defensive? All I'm saying is we should be looking forward, Adam, not back. You may not realize this, but there is a war going on out there. A war to control intellectual property rights and cutting-edge science. And as commander-in-chief of this company, I have to be ready for anything. I hired you.
Well, excuse me, Mr.
instead
President.
of that private security company Frank wanted, because I needed somebody loyal. Somebody who understands chain of command.
Could have been accessed, backtraced, and stolen by the men who attacked us. Let's see. Might have been compromised. If so, how do you suggest I handle it? I don't know if I want to go defend twice. Like, sticking to one line is not a way to get through these kinds of confrontations.
Adam, are we done here?
Oh. I was afraid it dumped me out of the
Don't get me wrong,
conversation.
boss. I'm not questioning your leadership. I'm just concerned that the data you streamed might have been compromised, accessed by the hacker who attacked us. If so, how do you suggest I handle it?
Good question. I guess we should consider every possibility.
You gonna bring me in on the
Look,
conspiracy now?
I'm not going to share every single detail of this data with you. As CEO of this company, there are things I can't release, even to you, Frank, or Athena. I consider us all a team here, but we each have our own roles to fill.
That I can
I
understand.
decide who gets trusted with what, and in this case, you're just going to have to do your job without knowing all the facts.
But
Megan
if
said
something
you could
bites
roll
me
with
in the
the
butt,
punches.
I'm coming for you.
Proof she was right.
No. Let's go with defend.
With all due respect, sir, I am trying to do my job. The job you hired me to do. The job you even brought me back in for tonight. But it feels like you're getting in the way. Especially when you start bringing Megan into this.
Okay, bring it down. Bring it down.
I wasn't
Bring it
trying
down.
to. Look, I don't want us getting upset over this. The data I streamed had nothing to do with Megan or her work. It was
Lies.
just a routine, fact-finding check that sprang from one of our discussions. The kind of check I have to run quite often around here, believe it or not. Now, if somebody backtraces the transmission and gets a look at it, I very much doubt they'll know what to do with it. Trust me, we're fine.
Going in dangerous again. Refocus. It's you who isn't trusting me. Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
I would like nothing better than to trust you with this, boss. But trust is a two-way street, and the way you've handled this entire conversation so far makes me think that it's you who isn't trusting me. Why, boss? What is it you're so afraid to tell me?
Adam, of course I trust you, son. And it's not that I'm afraid to tell you the truth. It's just that, honestly, I'm afraid you'll take it the wrong way.
Oh, here we go.
All right. Look, the truth is,
yeah,
I set
exactly.
up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people, potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell.
There's those delusions of grandeur again.
Come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
What is that? The Rangers that do that? Ring the bell to quit the program? What? I forget which Special Forces school does that. Is it the SEALs? Yeah. I'm gonna go look at the computer before I continue this conversation with him. Yeah, he's called himself the Commander-in-Chief and talked about unringing the bell, and I'm just like, you're thinking a little too much of yourself there, boss. Wait, what? There's my office. Ah. Alright, where is it? Oh. Security. Derp. Confidential, confidential, confidential. Psych evaluation following the SWAT incident. Mentions problems with authority figures, a disregard for the chain of command, anger management issues, and potential PTSD. The evaluation reads like fiction. Thinking a pissed off superior wanted Jensen off the force and had the evaluation worded to read like just cause. That wouldn't surprise me. Frenetic pony Brent Radford. Okay. Oh, wow, he was digging into his parents. Blah, blah, blah. 1 minute Adam doesn't exist, and the next the Jensens have themselves a bouncing and healthy 5-year-old. So Adam's not really their kid. That's what he's talking about. Okay, that makes sense. This reveals that Adam is adopted, and he was worried that Adam may not know that. I mean, it seems that way. And he would be very pissed that they were looking into his past. Okay.
Athena tells me you spoke to Sarif. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sarif spoon-feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
Yeah. So, between streams, I reworked my my Stream Deck to chatbot interactions to use the F13 to F34 hotkey combinations. So my attempting to turn off the soundboard should no longer lead to me doing a takedown on someone.
I am too smart.
Yeah.
I am too smart.
They're part of the original IBM keyboard specification, and they're still assignable keys, even though they're not on the keyboard anymore. And if you find one of the old IBM keyboards, they're still there. Those old, like, IBM mechanical mainframe keyboards, I love those things. So much fun to type on.
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the Typhoon or with some other top-secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution.
Easy. Easy.
Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure.
Bring it down.
I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping
that is
you'll be
a
able to find an
strange
answer
vest.
for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
Like, it's like they took the fact that the vest is made out of polygons and was like, what if that was like a design choice, man? Ooh, what's in here? Oh, man. That dude was doing the pee-pee dance right next to the bathroom. You could have just ducked away in there. Yeah. When did we... Like, the fuel capacity, like, we're over the Pacific, and it's like, when did we pass the point of no return? 6 hours ago! What? Alright. Well, they call it a chopper, but it's really... It doesn't have rotors. It's more of like a vertical takeoff jet, almost. Yeah. Still, though, it does not look like this thing would have any kind of fuel capacity to get us from Detroit to China, but, you know. We don't have any optional quests sending us into Detroit,
hey,
so...
Jensen, the boss said you were on your way. You're gonna love Hangsha.
You've been there?
Yeah, right.
Used to live there. I spent
that thing looks like it would glide like a lead brick.
City, and most of my nights having fun in the lower one. You ready to go?
Unfinished side quest. Let me double check and make sure I don't got one.
Up before we go.
Don't take too long. I'm itching to brush up on my Chinese.
You can do that now. It's called the Intertubes. Whispers of Conspiracy. You know what? I really ought to go to the gas station and sell my weapons. That's true. That's true. I'm a little surprised Ari hopped off Sky Factory. I guess I told her this is one of the nights that she could have the PS4 while I was streaming, because I'm not playing God of War tonight. So I guess she decided to go ahead and take advantage of that. Yeah.
You believe it? We had the place surrounded, and we were ordered to hang back. Since when?
Yeah, so while I'm doing this, I thought I'd explain the reason I hotkeyed my stuff to F13 through F24. is because I had originally set up hotkeys to use like Control-Alt-Shift-Q, Control-Alt-Shift-W, all that stuff, because I figured if any programs use those hotkeys, they'd be rare. So Control-Alt-Shift-Q was the hotkey that muted my soundboard. And I went to go do that in a level, and Q is the takedown key in Deus Ex. So when I turned off the soundboard, I performed a takedown on a police officer in a police station. So I was like, cool. So I need to assign those to something that nobody uses.
Whatever. Baldy, pass me a sensor beam.
So
What, do you think I'm just giving these away?
That. I ought to go if I can. I ought to go up and see if I can buy more practice kits at the limb clinic too, if I can remember how to get there. Don't need rockets. Got a crap ton of these energy bars, man. I'm gonna hold on to these, but pretty soon. Let me see. Don't need this, and the laser targeting is no good. I'm getting it. The white one. Coconut or spoiled milk? Very light spoiled milk. Yeah, Ari plays Minecraft. Ari and I had both been into Minecraft like 8 years ago.
In the next 5 minutes is 87.61%.
And since then we dropped it, and now we're into Sky Factory now, and
would you say the police were overly violent?
Overly violent?
Purchasing anything today?
that depends. Do you have any practice kits to buy? No. Then I guess you're just a waste of friggin' time, aren't you?
Well, maybe next time. See you then.
Adios, Fix. Thanks for hanging out, man. Bon voyage. Don't get sunk. Okay. Wait, does this guy sell practice kits? There's no way.
What'll it be?
I doubt it. I doubt it. Weapon, explosive, miscellaneous. No, he does not.
Always a pleasure.
I probably won't need those automatic unlockers anymore since I've maxed out my hacking capability, but, you know, having a few on hand is never a bad idea, I suppose. Alright, we'll head off to China. Yeah, so Shanghai is a little sub-area, kind of like Detroit is in this game. It's a whole city and its own set of subplots and all that stuff. And when I go there, I'm not going to be back to Detroit for some time. That's why it warned me. Any side quests I've got before I do this get canceled if I go. So that's why, since I don't know where anything is over there, it's been like 3 or 4 years or something, I figure I might as well go ahead and just sell my crap now, because I don't know when I'm going to run into a vendor over there. Not that it gave me a whole bunch of capacity. I thought I sold this thing!
I don't know about
Alright, it's time to head off to China. This is a non-lethal run. The laser targeting system. I thought I sold this to that dude at the gas station. That's alright. Give me just a couple minutes, I'll be right back and we'll continue. Alright, I'm back. And hello, Knight Rider.
Ready
Off
to head
to
to
China!
I thought I was. How long is this gonna take, Malik?
You mean the flight or the fun afterward?
Yeah, so...
Don't worry, we'll be there before you know it. Climb in.
That's kind of why I'm doing this game. I've played Human Revolution 2 before, but I've never played Mankind Divided 2 before. So, I figured, rather than skip straight to the second entry of the series, why not stream the first one? Oh, congratulations, man. If today's your birthday, happy birthday. Hey, man, we each have... Ari is much better at building bases than I am.
Jensen, you might want to get ready. The jewel of the Yangtze approaches.
What?
Son of a bitch.
Hang on.
You're supposed to find answers in that.
Hey, twice the scum and half the space.
Yeah, it's Midgar.
Hang on, we're going in.
Better be careful before they drop the upper level
The
down on
address you got
Sector
off
7.
that Merc, Hangshaw Court Gardens. It's a bit of a walk
Spoiler
from here
alert.
in the Yuzhou district, but I figured it might be best not to drop you too close.
In case Barrett only gave up the address, knowing I'd walk into another trap.
It's the kind of thing I'd do to an enemy. You want my advice? Just find out who lives there and get out.
Alarming. And I think it happened Oh, you mean when Perm killed me today? Yeah, I wonder if this arrow will kill Gilly. Thump. That's my Perm impression, by the way. Newspaper dispenser. Okay.
Have you seen Ning lately? Not since last week. I'm starting to get worried.
No.
3 days of work already.
Whatever it was, it hurt.
Chan,
Bad.
for Ning's sake, I hope not. Maybe.
I like how everyone's speaking English in China. Are you serious? Well, of course it killed me. I'm not wearing any armor. I just learned how to craft iron, for crying out loud. I should make some iron armor. I'll be Iron Man. Yeah. Yeah, I just learned how to... I just made a couple of the auto hopper bonsai pot things. So, like, my trees can harvest themselves into a chest and stuff. Oh, so good. What the crap is going on? Okay. No what? Oh, yeah. I don't know how the flying works in this game. Not this game. I mean, Sky Factory. Like, I know there's an amulet you can make, and Cyborg said that was, like, the best way to go about doing it early. But I don't know what it's called. I don't know how to make it or anything. Like, I'm still kind of in the dark ages of the game. Oh, she's actually speaking Chinese. That's cool. Bunch of doors that I can't open. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. Let's see. One lowly beer. Oh, and there's sewers here too. Great. Yeah, so this is public, so I don't want to go walking around with my weapon out, that's for sure. Giggity. Okay, blah blah blah, nothing new. What's up, dude? Yeah, Henshaw's great. Back here. Would they be mad I'm back here? Okay. Nope. What kind of... There's no way. They've got a security gate, for crying out loud. If the owner's gone, that gate's going to be closed. All of these places are just sitting wide open? Yeah, okay. Nothing behind the door. Good. With concrete barricades, you know, for fun. Anything back here? Hang on one second. Okay, sorry about that. We got a lot of future events with the in-laws planned, and I heard Ari talking to her dad, so I want to make sure everything is going alright. Hey, at least I'm getting experience for looking in all these random places. Where are the people? This place should be so crowded. Well, there's a couple of people. Okay. Curfew. Yeah, the police are right there. If there was a curfew, these two would not be standing here. Taeyong Medical Shuttle Station. Okay, so they got their own little, like, subway system dealie that you can't go into. I like how this is clearly an undeveloped area. Okay.
What do you think of Lower City? Mostly workers from Taiyang Medical.
Oh, that's what they call the lower half, the lower city? Makes sense. I like how I just walked in, stole this dude's credits, and he doesn't even care. Nothing. Yuzhou District. I probably butchered the crap out of that pronunciation. I don't care. Nobody cares that I walk into their office. Is he? I think he might be dead. And this is taking me to a different map, so... Nope, I'm much closer to my destination now. I thought maybe I screwed up. Just chilling in the subway station, a dead body. Oh look, another person who doesn't care. What is that? Oh, it's a coffee maker. I thought it was like a little claptrap thing for a second. Ooh, we have a lock thing over here. Let's hack it. It's a level 1? Yeah, right. What do we got here? We got a reward node here. And the ending there. Okay, this will be fine. Ta-da!
Access granted.
I've learned I kind of need to be careful about what I just walk into now. Because of the friggin', like, there are 2 things I've hacked into that had bombs in them. Where's this go?
Stop right there.
What? Whoa! What's going? What? I don't think they liked me coming out of the vent. Okay then. I didn't even know I was hostile with anyone right now. Like, dude, you gotta warn me or something. Like, put your hands in the air, stop doing that, something. Okay. Oh crap, the input lag. Okay, so...
Nothing suspicious here.
None whatsoever. A vent straight into someone's house? Very secure. Ooh, what'd this be? Oh, I gotta go both ways.
Access granted.
Ta-da! Machine pistol. Not gonna take it. I took the peps because that This apartment looks very similar to the Detroit apartments. Behind the refrigerator, nothing. Tenant in the penthouse. I feel like he's always leering at me, and twice he made comments about my personal life that he should not know anything about. Okay, that's creepy. Bell tower pigs. Okay, trash collection. Yeah, blah, blah. Who cares about this stupid little...
That Dutchman is no dope. We got into his panic room, but we couldn't decrypt the computer codes.
Must have something really juicy in his hard drive. He's got to have a password for it.
I'm more concerned about where he might have gone to.
Maybe his password is something Dutch-like. Did you try Poppy or Clog?
You're an idiot. If we don't find this guy in the next few hours, shit is gonna be hitting the...
I really need to learn that double takedown. Put points into that. Alright, you. Come with me. You're gonna enjoy this luxurious apartment. Your friend's coming with me. I don't know who they are, but I know I'm after the Dutchman, so if they're talking about that, I know I probably don't want their attention. Alright, let's see what's up here.
Malik, you might have been right about that trap. Hengsha Court Gardens is under lockdown by Bell Tower Associates.
Bell Tower? They're the police in Lower Hengsha, Jensen. They're under contract with the Chinese government. You think the Chinese...
I won't know anything until I get inside that penthouse.
Okay. Morning, String! And by morning, I mean evening. Yeah. Although that was very amusing. Alright, we got a vent there. Whatever I need is behind that wall. Let me look around here real quick. Got a thing here. How you doing today, man? Okay. It's an empty bathroom. Bed in the middle of the floor. That's exactly where I keep my bed. That's where it's an impediment to everybody who walks around. It's interesting. I mean, it's definitely got a dated feel to it. I've said this a few times, but I'm playing this game because I want to play Mankind Divided, which is the sequel. I've played... this is Human Revolution, which I've played before. I've played through before. But I figured rather than just drop the stream into the second part of a game that we didn't play part one of, I might as well just work on the beginning, because it's been a few years. But hang on one second. Punch through the walls. Where's the double takedown thing? Chemical resistance, sprint, yep. I do not want the Typhoon explosive system. That's lethal. Social enhancer, radar system, that would be nice. Last known marker location. Cones of vision. Wait, why? Oh. Stealth-related information such as cones of vision. Last known location. Yeah, I don't care about that. I should, but I don't. Where is... oh, take down multiple opponents. I need one more to do that. Okay. This is already open. Okay. But yeah, I like it a lot. It definitely has a bit of a dated feel to it, but Deus Ex is more about the story than it is about the game itself. It's very much conspiracy theory driven. Like you'll see a lot of conspiracy stories out of a game like this. Okay, we got 3 dudes all clustered up. This dude's splitting off. Can I take him out? What's up, bud? And I'm trying to do this as a non-lethal run. You, come with me. Like, It's got kind of like a Metal Gear Solid feel to it, almost. Hold on. This guy is pathing over. Let me give you a different view so you can see the radar. Oof. You'll feel that in the morning. And this dude is just staring out the window like a big old doof. Gotta wait for my energy to come back, but that's fine. He's not turning around, I hope. Alright. So we got this. Got a few viruses. Wow, they just, like... How were you supposed to get it? Oh, it was a hidden wall. I see. They just blew right through the wall to get to him. What do we got? Yeah, it's a decent little game in my opinion. I've never played the originals, though. And I suppose that's to my detriment. Like, I have... Hang on. Wow, it's going to take it half a minute to find me. Ta-da!
Access granted.
Hang on. I've masked you there. Mr. Van Bruggen, this is a surprise, blah, blah. No subject. I never seen Dragon Lady this pissed off. And the official Hive newsletter.
Get word to Pritchard, Malik. The hacker who's been attacking us goes by the handle Windmill. Real name's Ari Van Bruggen. Bell Tower's been brought in to arrest him.
Arrest or get rid of?
Either way, he found out someone was gunning for him and took off. We need to find him.
There's a nightclub near where I dropped you called the Hive. It's notorious in black market circles. If this Dutchman is running, his first stop will be there.
I'll have a chat with the owner.
Okay. Ooh, I got Ghost for that! Wow, even with the double take... Oh, okay, fine. Do I have a practice point available? Please tell me I do. Oh, I need 2 to get the double takedown thing. Alright, Man, everything's such a freaking mess around here. Where does this go? Well, we didn't have to punch out everyone. What? Yeah, so if this place is under lockdown by Bell Tower, that explains why I was getting shot at when I approached the building.
Jensen, figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the Hive. The owner's name is Tong Si Hung, Tong being his last name. Rumor is, he's tied to the Triads.
China's organized crime lords. How wonderful. Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
Fantastic. A little talk with the Chinese Mafia.
Access granted.
Yeah. Whoa! Unexpected. What the? What's with the blood stain? What happened in here? Bell Tower pigs. A rooftop emergency door has been left ajar on numerous recent occasions. Okay, so that was probably an alternate entry into the building that I didn't notice. Wait, was there something behind there? Oh no, it's just a shadow on the friggin' microwave. Doo-ba-doo. I like this. I like how everybody seems to have like a closet safe. I didn't mean to nuke that, but that's alright.
Access grant.
What's in here? Credits! Although the only thing I'm really planning on using credits for is to buy praxis kits. I don't go through a ton of ammo, and I'm trying to do this as non-lethal. The game really only gets expensive if you're doing it. Forgot about those dudes down there. They come upstairs.
If anyone's here, come out now. I think you're seeing things.
Yep, totally seeing things. You should tell that guy to be a little less paranoid. There is nobody up here. I promise. At this point, I'm just fortifying things just for fun. There's no point to it. Be on the lookout. Sister's been missing for several days. He thinks it's the harvester stealing bodies for the black market. Ugh. Nothing behind the refrigerator. It's always worth moving the heavy things just to be sure there's nothing hidden behind them. You never know where you're going to find the winning lotto ticket. Wow, really?
Access granted.
Oh, because the first one I had to hit was a 5. Yeah, no wonder I got spotted doing that one. I like how, in realistic terms, if the computer thinks that you're hacking it, you're already busted. Like, in realistic terms, like, no one should ever think that you're hacking them. If they think you're hacking them, you've already been caught. Alright. So we should be safe here, I think. Hi.
You shouldn't be here. Get moving.
But I've already been here. Okay.
He's on the run.
This is none of your business.
I'm
I
leaving.
need to get something in my...
Sorry, pal. No one's allowed in right now.
As I literally just walked out.
I don't care what kind of operation is going on. Now let me in immediately.
Can't oblige you, ma'am. Now move along, please.
I like how I clearly walked out through their security barricade. They're just like, that's fine, as long as you're not going in. Like, dude, I was already there. Oh, is this the alternate access? Yeah, it looks like it is. Yep, it goes up to the roof. Where does this go? All the way up? Ooh, another door to hack.
Access granted.
Too easy. That's one of the things I really appreciate about this game is how they give you so... Okay, yeah, I've been up there. So, is how many different routes you can take to get in. It's not like they funnel you on the one path. Like, if you find yourself up against a barricade, you know, you might be able to talk your way in. There might be 2 different routes for you to sneak in. You could gun your way in. Like, there's so many ways to do what it is you're trying to do, you know, that you can kind of, like, choose your own adventure in terms of how it goes. What it's missing as a result is a lot of talk about, like, consequence. The Deus Ex's story, and I don't know about Mankind Divided. I've not really played it through, or I haven't. I played like 2-3 hours of it. The problem with Deus Ex's story, at least as it relates to this game, is that it's not like Mass Effect, where like all of the different choices that you've made come to this conglomeration of consequences at the end, or all this stuff. Like, you might have people who occasionally comment on your playstyle, like, "Ooh, look at Mahatma Gandhi over here," like Pritchard did earlier. But, you know, it's all about offering you freedom of choice, but not so much in terms of how consequences play out. Although I was a little impressed, seeing, like, because I let Zeke Sanders go in that first mission, that he showed up later on to give me more intelligence. That was a consequence playing out that I liked. But in general, Deus Ex does not play out that way. You are way too late to stop me.
Access granted.
Okay. We've got an ammunition case with combat rifle ammo, and... okay. Because these are red barrels, I thought they were explosive. You know what? Maybe I'm going to see if they are explosive.
Please don't kill me.
They are. Oh, crap. That's why I quick saved. Crap, how am I supposed to get there? That's the hive, right? I think so. Okay, good. I can go this way. Qui-Gon District. Yet another pronunciation I've probably destroyed. Alice Garden Pods. I would really like to visit Japan one day. I know it's going to be like some serious culture shock and stuff, but I like traveling abroad is one of those things I would really like to do one day. Oh gosh, I thought he was objecting that I was in his freaking storeroom. Of course, no one cares. None of these store operators care. I'm just walking in their place and steal and grab like, see you later. That's my Adam Jensen voice. Oh, what was that? I bet this dude won't mind if I hack his safe. I know, right? Busted.
Access granted.
I'm just stealing everybody's money and no one cares. Hunghua Hotel. Wow. Okay.
Sorry, but for the service you want, you damn well better believe I'm getting my full amount of credits.
Working girl. I like that they call her a working girl.
Join the club, sweet pea.
Alright, what do we got here? They might... Hoping they don't mind that I'm hacking this computer right in front of them. Wow, there's a lot of nodes here. That increases the chances I'm going to get caught on this one. So good so far. Or so far so good. Wow! Boy, I rolled the dice on that one. That came out well. You are way too late to catch me now. Alright, let's turn off the camera. I'm not planning on doing anything here, but if I get the option to take over robots or disable cameras, you better believe. Too slow, old man.
Access granted.
Alright, I'm about to get the praxis point that I need for doing multiple takedowns.
Wait, don't tell me. May and Edgar going at it again?
Yep. And you know what that means.
Yeah. Edgar in a bad mood. Shame, too, because he can be sweet when he wants to.
I'm always amazed by what May gets away with.
Well, she's earned the right to talk back from time to time. When you've been around as long as she has, you know, she practically ran this place before Chan showed up.
I wish she still did.
You and me both, girl.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, you're the vendor!
Easy, Guaylo. This place for love. You put that away and we deal.
I don't have anything. What are you talking about?
I got what you need.
That was weird. Alright, please tell me you've got... Nope, don't need enhancements. Crossbow sounds cool, but that's lethal. No! No! I want Praxis kits! Whatever, at least I can sell this crap. Stun gun darts. Pistol ammo, don't need it. I'm not going to keep the peps. I like the peps, but, like, man, it takes up so much room in my inventory. Alright, laser targeting system goes away. The rest of it stays.
Thank you. Come again.
Thank you. Come again. They actually get rid of Apu. I liked Apu. Alright, stun gun darts.
Here, everything for good price.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot my soundboard was off. Mobby. He doesn't sell tranquilizer ammo. With silencer, though. The tranquilizer is already a silent weapon.
Fortune and glory to you.
You said it, buddy. I like how everyone's just cool with me rooting through their crap. That goes down to the sewers. What else we got here? Is there more stuff for me to hack? Because I need me some experience. Not looking good. Oh. It's this kind of apartment. I'm gonna guess yes. Yeah. Hive membership card. Ooh. I bet I need that. See? There's benefits to looking around and, you know, enjoying the sights. Holy crap! Bunch of little side rooms. Yep. So, a common lounge area followed by 3 separate rooms. And level 4 goes up to the roof.
No, don't tell me I left my purse in there with you.
Told you. I am not getting up.
May, you have a customer. Get to work.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is the guy that they said was being pissy.
My apologies, sir. I was not aware May had a client waiting.
You're not a customer, are you?
What makes you say that?
The way you move, your attitude.
And what's my attitude?
Police. Or soldier. Someone on business. So why are you here?
I heard your customer. What was that all about?
They want me to get augmentations. For the customer's pleasure. It's sick. I quit before I ever let them touch me.
Sounded like they don't consider it an option.
They don't. I am lucky, I guess. I've been here the longest. It has advantages. But the new girls, they're not so lucky.
What do you mean?
They are forced to get augments. It's very bad. One of the girls who work here, Ning, She has been gone for days. I fear they took her and will force her to get augmented. You seem like a good man. I am desperate.
Clearly,
Please,
you're
can you
asking
help?
a complete stranger
pay
for
you.
this. I like how About and Details have this. About Ning. Yeah.
Why do you think Ning has been kidnapped?
Before, we could always refuse augmentations. But more and more girls got them, and it brings more money. Now they force us to do it. They won't even hire purebreds like me anymore, because they're not as popular.
Is Ning one of the pure breeds?
Yes. Oh, well, I hope she still is. They started pushing for her to get augments. She say no even when it gets violent. Now I fear they lose patience and will force the operation. Ning's not the first, and she won't be the last.
I bet.
Isn't this a job for the police?
The
The
police
police
are
leave Lower Hansa to Bell Tower. And Bell Tower not care what happens if criminal pay them money. They don't care about my friend or any of the other girls forced into the sex trade.
Hang on.
You keep referring to them. Who are they?
The Honghua Hotel used to be independent. In the past, we had a deal with local police for protection. And because we ran a clean and safe business, they looked the other way. But then, things changed.
What happened?
Bell Tower become the police in Lower Hansa, and they not care to help us. So, a drug lord came in with all his men and took control. Things has never been the same, and we cannot do anything about it.
Yeah. Like, I think...
Okay, I'll help your friend.
Thank you. I knew I was right about you, Mr. Jensen. I fear this little time. You must find Ning before they leash her with augments.
Leash her?
Yes, they call it that. They leash their girls with augments to keep them under control by supplying neuropozyne. I do not know where they keep Ning, just that it is
It's a form
somewhere
of
in
addiction.
Dagong district.
A specific location would help.
I tell you, I do not have one. But there is a bouncer here, Chuan Li. He works with these people. He will know where Ning is. He goes to the roof to smoke often. Look for him there. You might be able to convince him to reveal the place.
Anything else you can give me?
Yes. The men holding Ning. They most likely work with local triad gang here, the Harvesters. If you look for some of them around, maybe you find Ning better.
Got it.
Yeah, so... This is one of the things, too. I forgot about this aspect of the story as well, is, you know, Deus Ex opens questions not only about whether or not augmentations are immoral, but are a good thing in general, because, you know, you talk about people with prosthetics now who get artificial body parts to replace a limb that's been damaged or is missing. And that's cool because, you know, clearly they didn't have anything for that before, so, you know, they're getting something fixed. And that's fine. But what happens when the prosthetics become better than the original human parts that they replace? Then they become augmentations, and you get to the point where people might choose, like, to have their human body parts removed in favor of these artificial augmentations because they are better than the human parts. You know, this game raises questions of, like, what happens to humankind then? What happens in situations like this, where people who don't have personal freedoms like they do, you know, in America or Canada or any, you know, first world nation, who does not have the personal freedoms over their own bodies to be able to refuse this kind of thing. Like, it's weird. And a lot of people feel that way. But then you also look at, they've brought this up a couple of times before in regards to, you know, athletes with augmentations. It's been in a couple of news articles in this game where people have felt pressure to, hold on.
Access granted.
That was the closest one I've had in a while. Where athletes have...
Stop right...
What's going on here? Easy, easy. That girl's gone. Smart card. Okay.
It's okay.
Easy, easy. I just... where people are pressured to be like, you know, you might be someone who would be a very natural baseball player on your own, but why would we bring you onto our baseball team when we could hire some dude with like these 3 augmentations that make them better than any baseball player since before augmentations were made? And that's where it's like you kind of get to the point where like, what about professional sports? Will all athletes have to get augmentations just to stay competitive? Like it introduces real problems to be able to have this kind of thing, and it's a natural evolution of the technology. So I think it's kind of cool that they discuss it, because I don't know how realistic. Well, obviously a situation like this is not that realistic. It's a fictional scenario and it's a sci-fi story, but it is somewhat based in reality. And it may be possible at some point where, you know, you might have a human being choose like, hell yeah, I would love to see the infrared spectrum. Replace my eyeballs with something that lets me see infrared. Like something that's better than my human, like, you know, it might happen one day. So it's an interesting topic to discuss.
Shove off before I shove you off.
I'm here to see
I'd like to see you try.
What about?
Ning.
Open the phone book. Plenty of them in there.
Your friends are holding her.
Holy racism,
I can
Batman.
make it worth your while if you tell me where.
Worth my while? Yeah, maybe. Let's see some credits first, the tough guy, and then maybe I'll tell you where to find her.
I got 2,000 credits to spare.
Here. Now where's Ning?
Okay, but you never heard this from me. They're holding her on a small side street just off the open gutter in the Daigong district, but they'll probably have a couple of guys there watching her.
Okay. The hive is right down there. Yeah, so I think it's actually kind of an interesting story to tell. And one of the things that I really like about the Deus Ex games. I can't speak to the originals. I have a friend of mine who absolutely loved the original Deus Ex series. And I was talking about this before, but I got interrupted. Like, there comes a point where a game is too retro for me to get into, and the original Deus Ex games kind of touch on that for me. Like, you guys seem loaded for bear. Is everything...
How can I help you?
Gesundheit. There have been a few other games that I really wish I could get into if it weren't for... I feel like this dude's gonna notice if I start hacking into... Oh, that dude's definitely gonna notice. Hang on. Where I really feel like I would be able to get into the original Deus Ex series, but it's just... It's too... It's too retro for me. And that's, quite frankly, a failing on my part. Like, I don't like people who are like... I wouldn't like it if someone was like, oh, I can't get into Final Fantasy VII, it looks too terrible. And it's like, yeah, I get that, but it's still a good story. But at the same time, I recognize I have that tendency within myself where it's like, I know Deus Ex, the original Deus Ex has a great story, but I can't get into it because it's too retro. So I can sympathize.
Access granted.
I am shocked that no one screamed at me doing this, but I will take it. There we go. I've recovered 1/5 of my credits already, and I'm just going to keep on hacking. Yeah. Who spit on my visor? I know Red versus Blue is still going, but man, if I could watch the original Red versus Blue for the first time, that would be so nice. What the? Who spit on my visor? Alright, we got a reward node here and here. It looks like I gotta go around to get to this. Really? Crap, I think I just nuked something. I actually have, like, back when they were releasing DVDs of the series, I think I still have, like, the Season 1 DVDs of Red vs. Blue. I don't need a 10mm pistol. I'd rather drop that for some stranger on the streets to find. So many storage facilities!
Access grant.
Alright. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Ah, crap. Move that over here. So I'm getting this safe. That's one of the things, actually, that I like about streaming. Like how I just talked about how I wish I could experience something for the first time again. One of the things I really appreciate about streaming and the fact that I upload my streams to YouTube, at least to the story-based games, is I feel like I always get to experience a story for the first time, like, vicariously through myself. Like, I don't, and I'm not going to go into spoilers here, but I don't know if you've ever played, Alice Garden Pods. Okay. I don't know if you've ever played, BioShock Infinite, but the story has, one particularly huge twist. I'll put it that way. And I actually got a kick out of, like, going to YouTube at one point and, like, seeing my own reaction to that twist, like, as I experienced it live. I really like that.
Yes. Beds on second and third floor. Showers and laundry basement.
Okay, so this is one of those, like, you rent, like, a human-sized bed area. It's like a communal living thing. That's one of the things about uploading stuff to YouTube that I really appreciate, is just being able to like, see it later and experience it as if it was my first time again.
Access granted.
This should go into the receptionist area. Oh, it does. Yep, it does.
And no air conditioning.
Oh, frick!
You can't escape!
Yeah, just kill me. I like... I like how he kept talking to me as he, like, cowered in fear. No! No air conditioning! Man, he still caught me fast on that one. I think I'm gonna have to pause it on this one. Yep. That's the first time I've had to legitimately use a stop in quite some time. 2 of them!
Access granted.
Wow, that was a net loss for me. Alright. This is the first person who's actually cared that I broke into the Asgarden. Cute.
Access granted.
Yeah, if you take over that, like, red node, you automatically win, too. Okay, so this is basically the landlord's computer. All the complaints. Trash piling up in the corridor outside pod 222. Make sure 301 gets whatever the F he wants. Okay. Urgent response needed. Attention, the president, CEO. Oh, it's one of those Nigerian scam emails. Cute. Pod 128. Alright, so I want to make sure that now that we've done this, that I can still go into the lobby regularly without getting... Okay, yeah. They're not mad unless they actually see me behind the glass. So I should be able to do this and get away with it. No! Crap, I didn't get that node in the middle. No, I didn't mean to close his safe. I wanted his money. 1,000 credits! Yeah! Memories, even though they weren't so great.
Hey.
Sorry.
You know where?
Ari's playing Rocksmith, and I can hear it. Yeah, I've almost completely made up from the money I spent on that bribe. Where's that voice coming from?
我搞不懂为什么 GA 找不到人来这里修空调。
是啊，这简直就是盗罪。我只能抽到通风口边来透透气。
搞不好会有什么。
Oh man, a place like that? Yeah, these are not happy tenants. Happy tenants.
Second floor of the West Wing evicted. Will you sign?
在2楼，为什么？他们干什么了？
It's very obvious they're involved in prostitution.
我知道你在说谁了。
I know this is not.
I think I know who you're talking about.
If people want escorts, they can go to the Honghua.
Okay, where I sign?
That was a sudden end to the conversation. Yeah, so the fact that there's no freaking air conditioning in that place, dude, like they're already on the lower section of a city. There's no place for hot air to go. Like, this place must be like hot and humid so badly. These things. So tiny. I think he forgot the access code to my office door. This would be better if the shadows moved, but this is still kind of a nice touch. The way they make it look like there's someone living in there. 2 people living in one of these things, though? Nah. A TV, a shelf, a bed. It's like you're living in a coffin. It's clever, but like, I could see this as like, if you were out late one night and you needed a place to sleep, not a permanent living arrangement. This would be insane. Like, you're surrounded by like 24 people at any given time. No. This gives me claustrophobia just to think about living in a place like this. Yeah, they do, but like if you've ever seen...
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hang on.
I saw you with ferret in your shirt the other day. You know pets are not allowed in hotel.
That's not true.
I tell Mr. Chow if
Chitter.
You're a very mean lady.
Yeah, but I don't... See, the difference is... I've heard of places like this in apartments. I've even heard of places like this in buses, where you get your own little, like, they're temporary living arrangement. That I'm cool with. Like Fifth Element, you get a little place you slide into. It's literally enough for you to lay down on, watch something. You get a shelf, a little bit of privacy. You know, for a temporary situation, that's okay. as an apartment building, like, could you imagine living a year of your life in a place like this? Like, less than you get in a college dorm room? That would drive me insane. Like, there's no way. There's no way.
Involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation rate. Here's what the man had to say.
Okay.
你这个人很不错，不过我实在接受不了和你在那种地方。
Yeah, and you could never be married and live in one of these.
那是我的家呀。
没别的意思，不过
Thank you.
家实在太脏了。
哪差啊？
这房子就跟沙丁鱼罐头一边大。
And in no air conditioning, the place would smell. Oh my
要不咱们
gosh.
去旅馆吧？可是，这就是个旅馆啊！
天哪，不会吧？
到这儿来，帅哥。
This almost reminds me of like KOTOR. One of those Queelex like. We hadunga. Unakun beige. Message has not been sent. I'm having a nice time on my. Oh, you recognize that, did you? The hotel I am staying at is big and beautiful. The people are so glamorous. I feel so common among them. Oh. Oh, that's so sweet. And, like, it's so self-deprecating, but that's so sweet. Like, he doesn't want his daughter to know that he's suffering on her behalf. That's so sweet. Alright. But I have no problem stealing their crap, evidently. It's just a game. Who wears heels in bed? Don't want to know. Don't want to know. That was a bad question. Alright. CDs, a printer, and seriously, 3 servers. 3 servers in this little... no. Alright, big thing.
滚开，窝囊废！
Excuse me? Sorry. Had to let out the inner murder perm there. Although he's not dead, it's not really murder perm. Where does this go? I've been thinking about playing KOTOR on stream one day too. Because that's another game where I only played the first but not the second. And I know that the second KOTOR game... hope you don't mind if I drop on your head. Hi! Oh, we're back here? Crap. The second one was known to be kind of bad on release. Oof. Excuse me. But there's been a content restoration patch recently, and I haven't played it since. And I know at some point I'm probably going to play it. Like, I've played the Mass Effect series, I'm going to play the Dragon Age series, so it's pretty much, I'm going to be playing like all of BioWare's Golden Age games, as it were. So I might as well consign myself to the fact that I'm going to play KOTOR on stream at some point. There's so many games to play. At one point I sat down and was like, I'm going to write my backlog down so I can kind of prioritize what I want to play before what. And I had 20 games on it. And of course, getting hooked on friggin' Sky Factory does not help. I still need to play through the rest of Kingdom Hearts. I tell you what, Auntie, you have a unique ability to get me hooked on games that no one else friggin' seems to have. And I don't know why that is. Like, I saw you playing Secret of Mana before Christmas. And I was like, Man, I haven't played Secret of Mana in so long. I should get that game. It looks cool. And I got it because you were playing it, and I played it the whole way through over Christmas, and it was so much fun. And I've seen Perm play Sky Factory time and time again. It's overwhelming. I don't understand it. Okay, whatever. You know, Minecraft attracts all these blueberries to his channel. It's, you know, whatever. But then I show up in Antisocial. He's playing Sky Factory, and now all of a sudden, maybe I'll give this a shot. Like, I don't know what it is, man. I see you play these games, and it's only on your channel, and I don't understand it. Like, I've seen Perm play Sky Factory so many times, and it has never once entered my mind, like, maybe I should try that. Until I saw you playing it. And I don't know why that is.
I just don't understand.
I mean, it's a compliment, but, like, it's one of those things that I can't quite understand. I mean, Perm's a great guy, but I don't understand, like, why all the... That's the second game I've seen you playing that I was like, my turn! Alright, that's enough with the Alice Pods. That place is a hellhole. No, thank you. Interesting concept for short stays, not for permanent residency. No, thank you. Woo! Man, we have been exploring China forever. Ooh, Ari has retuned her guitar to E flat. Good for her. I tried to teach her yesterday not to be afraid to retune her guitar to play a song. What? What's the problem? Why is everyone, like, cowering in fear? I haven't done anything. I tried to teach her yesterday not to be afraid to retune her guitar to play songs, because she'd been sticking around in E flat for friggin' forever. Eliminate Ning's guards. Alright, give me a sec, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Take out Ning's guards. As a reminder, this is a girl who has been forced to be augmented. How am I going to take out her guards? They're friggin' right... Oh, I've got 2 praxis points. Where's the multiple takedown thing? Take down multiple opponents. Yes. Yes. Good. How am I going to do this? 3 of them. Okay, good. That dude splits off. There's a guy right there, like... Oh, he goes into a little corridor. Excellent.
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lad. Go back. You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lad. Go back.
Lao Lad. Okay, so I could take care of...
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lad. Go back.
Come here. Come here. Come with me. You Dang it!
You can't run.
Good idea. Bad plan. I think that this guy, this one on the left, stays where he is. He doesn't seem to move. I want to take care of this guy because he goes down the stairwell. But I need to do it while this guy's not looking at him. Ooh, this is going to be a problem.
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lad. Go back.
Alright, I've knocked him in the
You're in the wrong part of town, Lao Lad. Go back.
Last
What?
warning. Next, we take your fancy odds.
Excellent. I like how they noticed me, like, dragging that dude away and they didn't do anything about it. Okay. So that takes care of him. Oh, this is... I've been here. Alright, so let's head back up and around, because that dude should stay down. And they're not alarmed anymore. So now there's only 2 of them to deal with. I like this bit where, like, people are just randomly alarmed for crap that they should have no clue that they should be worried about. And that's the Alice pods. We just explored all that. Crap. Oh, okay. Back to where I should be. I think I'm gonna trank them. I don't like wasting trank rounds, but... he's gonna notice something's wrong. And go to wake up his buddy. He didn't notice? Okay, I'll just trank them both. Problem solved. Code update. Straight from the boss. Delete this after you change the effing code. And he didn't delete it. But it doesn't matter that I have the code. I'm going to hack it anyway for the experience. And for the loot. Ta-da!
Access granted.
Alright, Ning, how you doing? You get augmented?
Your friend May sent me. She said you were in trouble. Are you hurt?
May. Thank God. And no, I'm fine. They didn't touch me. Not yet, anyway. If you hadn't come, though, how did you find me?
I'm good. I asked around. I can be persuasive.
I have to get out of here.
You sure you're okay? Can you leave here on your own?
Yes. Thank you. Whoever you are, thank you so much.
Yeah, there are certain kinds of augmentations that aren't,
I need to get away from that
well,
monster, Chan. Tell May. Tell her. Thank you for everything. I owe her. I owe you both my life.
You are welcome. I can't believe I was able to trank that one dude and the other one was just like, huh? Just another day. Alright, we'll go turn this quest in. Yep. You gotta get your quest somewhere, am I right? Yeah, she's on the 3rd floor, if I recall. Oh, let me sell some stuff here. I think I've got a couple of things. No, I don't need the Typhoon ammo. I'm trying to do this completely non-lethal. I'm in on it so far. I might as well just stick to it for now. I'm gonna trank rifle. The trank rifle I'm gonna keep. Man, I wish you friggin' sold trank ammo. Ah, kills me. Rocket launcher. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Thank you. Come again.
Thank you. Come again. There's no way that was an accident. Square had to realize they were doing the Apu line. They had to. Alright, we'll turn this into May.
Ning, did you find her?
I did.
I did. She's safe, but running. I think she plans on leaving the city.
She always is a smart girl. I'm glad. I will contact her to make sure she is safe. As promised, here's your payment. If you want more, I have another task. Something suitable for a man of your
not
many
hiring.
talents. Are you interested?
My interest would depend on the task.
By now, I'm sure you heard of Diamond Chan. He is evil man who feeds off the pain and misery of this city. If we are to stay in peace here, he must be taken care of.
You want me to kill Chan?
Yes, but you must make it look like an accident or suicide.
Yeah, like there has to be another way.
What is it exactly you want me to do?
Lower Hansai is a dangerous place. I know Diamond Chan stay at an apartment near a rooftop. Knock him out, then drop his body into the alley below.
Good lord, girl! There has to be another way.
There has to be another way to remove Chan from the picture.
I'm trying to do this non-lethal.
There is. I have access to certain stimulants. If Chan was caught with them, he would no longer be a problem.
Holy crimes, Batman.
Not on him. Somewhere in his apartment will be enough. He may be dead though. So knock him out, leave the drug, and come back here to me. I have a friend. He works with the police. I'll contact him and he'll make sure Chan is arrested.
Yeah, tell me about... I'm curious about...
Tell me about Diamond Chan.
He's a monster. At first, he forced my girls to take drugs until they be addicted. It made them easy to control and dependent on him. But now, with cheap black market augmentations and customers with augmentation fantasies, it is even worse.
The leashing you spoke of earlier.
Yes. In order to squeeze more milk from his cows, he butchers them. The augments
Interesting metaphor.
are just another form of control. The girls can always be tracked, and the need for neuropathy means they will not run away.
Yeah, what are you going to do once he's gone?
Once Chan is gone, what will you do? Won't some other drug lord turned pimp take advantage of your vulnerability?
I know someone who recently started his own security company. I will hire them to protect us. It should be more than enough, and I can trust them.
So you think. Alright.
I'll do it.
Good.
As long as I don't have to kill him.
I'll give you the address of Diamond Chan's apartment. It is on one of the nearby rooftops. Lower Hansai is a dangerous place. Simply knock Chan out, then drop his body into the alley below.
No. We just discussed this.
But if you wish only to get Chan arrested, take these drugs. Plant them somewhere in his apartment after you've knocked him out. When you are done, return to me and I will contact my friend in the police. He will do the rest.
Got it.
Got it.
Mr. Jensen,
one package of drugs.
Remember not to cause any wounds on Diamond Chan that make it look like murder.
She seems very fixated on this murder thing.
Will bring us more trouble from his friends.
So no tranquilizers or peps, which means strictly hand-to-hand submission shouldn't be a problem.
That's how I've taken out most everyone else.
Good luck, Mr. Jensen. I will wait here.
It does mean that I can't leave a tranquilizer syringe in his neck, though. I don't think I can survive that fall. Let's not do that. Alright. I think I'm going to call it a night here.